Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all having a wonderful day or night and that you'll enjoy the video. And thank you so much for watching.
Can y'all believe that I ever let a man make me think that I wasn't hot, beautiful, precious, gorgeous, amazing, perfect? Because that's what I'm seeing currently. A man. An old, balding, ugly man. Gross.
Yeah, so perfect, right? If that's what you're seeing, you should have your eyes checked.
You know what will never cease to amaze me? The audacity of men calling women crazy when they are disproportionately responsible for all of the crimes in the world. Well, we're the crazy ones because we cry and we're emotional. Cool, got it.
Yeah, not all, most. And most of those are not based on emotions. They are planned before, probably for a longer period of time. So, yes, you are the emotional ones.
I can't find a man because I don't know what I want my aesthetic to be. And that's the reason. Because hear me out. I have like 10 different aesthetics a day. There's like 10 different things that I'm like, "Oh, I want my life to end up looking like." But I have to find a man that's going to fit that, right? So when I have like 10 different ones, either I'm going to have like 10 different boyfriends, or I'm just going to have to settle. Because if I want to be a trophy wife, then I should probably date an athlete. But if I want to have like a cute little house on a ranch, I should probably date a cowboy. But if I want to have like a businessman or I guess if I want to live in NYC with like a penthouse, I should probably marry a business. You see my problem? Like, you see what I'm getting at? I'm not the problem, but like I am the problem. So it's just like a lot of pressure.
Yeah, I think we can all agree that you are the problem. But the problem is, you're not actually seeing the real problem. It doesn't matter if you want that athlete or the cowboy or the CEO, they need to want you back.
So every time there's like a new batch of followers come in, I have to get back on here and reestablish that this is a non-men space. And every time it gets more difficult because the men come back with, but I've been in your comment section and I've seen you interacting with men. Yeah, I'm a person. Some men are also people. The longer I'm on this app, the more of them that I get along with, I'm gonna meet. None of those men participate in what happened yesterday, which is I posted a video about phones, wearing a very high coverage sports bra because I'm cleaning my place. And it takes like 2 hours to get incredibly creepy and unsafe feeling. How about this, men? I'll follow you first. Get to know each other in your comment section, and then you can come over here. But I am really sick of having to delete anything that hits 2,500 views because I forgot to cover enough skin for men to not be creepy. In 2022, you know better. You know better.
So let me make sure I heard it right. Some of those men are also people. So you were cleaning your place, but you decided to post a video about phones. Yeah, sure.
I'm not too much. I'm not too loud, and I don't need to water myself down. You simply can't handle my energy. Go find less.
Yeah, and if by finding less you mean finding someone who's not too loud and not too much, I bet that everyone around you went and found less.
All right, y'all. I am 40 years old. I have no kids, never been married. Therefore, I have been dating for approximately 20 years. Here's just a handful of things that I've learned in those 20 years of dating. First, if he says he's not looking for a relationship or that he just wants something casual, believe him. Chances are you are not going to change his mind. The next one is don't ever settle and just accept breadcrumbs. If he's not treating you the way you want to be treated, it's time to let him go. His actions should consistently align with his words all the time. Having a man in your life is not going to fix anything. You got to do you first. Do not, under any circumstance, go back to an ex unless you both have done the work to heal. Trust your intuition. Listen to it. Chances are it's right. And lastly, only 4% of men are over 6 foot. It's okay to make an exception from time to time.
So that took you 20 years to learn? Jesus, speaking about fast learning, right? So by the time you learn how to find and be in a long term relationship, you're gonna be 60? Yay, you.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but I'm allowed to ignore your phone call. I'm allowed to ignore your text. I'm allowed to ignore your message and still post on social media. Just because I am not doing something at this active moment does not mean that you have 24/7 access to me. Capiche?
Capish? We're also allowed to not give you another second of our time, not to call you back, and not to text you again.
So I would just like to take a quick moment to thank the people of TikTok because I fully believe this is all of your doing. The last time I was on dating apps, no one wanted anything to do with single moms. Nobody got us. Nobody understood how much we like to have fun late at night, how much we don't care about you, really, because you're never going to be that important, so you don't text us back, we don't text you back. Not that big of a deal, we have other things going on. And then also the fact that not only do we always have snacks, we are the snack. So thank you, TikTok. Thank you for doing God's work for us. I will see you out there.
I never knew TikTok was doing God's work. I'm not sure how dating changed for single mothers because of TikToks, but sure, I'll take your word for it. But to be honest, I really don't think you're talking about relationships. I think you're talking about one night stands. Because, you know, if you're the snack, snacks are pretty much over an hour later.
If you're a woman and you're going to date, about to date, or you're thinking about dating, you need to listen up. I've officially self-proclaimed myself as all of your guys' older sister, so you're going to do what I say. Non-negotiable. Don't care. Don't argue with me. Under any circumstances, you are not allowed to answer any of these following questions that even sound like each other, okay? You're not allowed to answer questions like, so what kind of guy are you looking for? What kind of qualities do you like in a guy? What's your ideal man? What's your perfect man? No, you're going mute. Pause. Nope. You are not allowed to answer that question. There's a couple ways that you can respond to it. One of my favorite being, I'm not looking for anything. Like, my man is looking for me. Or the incredibly condescending, how about you show me who you are and I'll tell you if you're the one. In the getting to know you process, that's what it should be. Getting to know each other. I can't tell you how many times when I was in the getting to know phase of someone, like the talking phase, you know what I'm talking about? I can't tell you how many times we basically started to get to know each other as if we were already going to be together. Does that make sense? Like we got to know each other, favorite music, favorite everything, whatever, but we didn't get to know each other as individuals. We were like kind of already setting it up to see if this could possibly be a relationship or if it was going to turn into something. And like, that's not the way you should be dating. You should really be paying attention to what they're telling you and to what they say. Just when you go, this is just a tip. When you go on a date, let the dude talk. Like, let him talk. It's so hard to do that though, because you want to get a word in edgewise, but don't you dare. He will reveal so much in the first hour that you're with him. Like, bet, no cap. Is that what they're saying? Is that what they're saying nowadays? No cap. When I think back at all, I don't want to say all my exes. God, I swear like there's like a list, but there is. When I look back at those interactions, I can think to myself, they revealed so much in the first date and even in the subsequent one after that told me everything I needed to know. But because I like really wanted to be loved and I like needed validation, I completely ignored the red flags. Not only that, I started rationalizing the red flag. Like, sweetie. So the next time you go on a date, stop trying to sell yourself and make yourself seem so amazing. You're going to come off that way even if you don't speak. Instead, analyze him. See if that person is going to be a good fit for your life. Be picky. Like, I don't understand how people don't take relationships more seriously and like marriage more seriously. Like, this is the rest of your life. The rest of your days you're going to spend with this person. You might as well get everything that you want. Also, you're the one that should be doing the choosing, not the one that needs to be chosen. I'm just saying.
They don't take relationships more seriously because that's your take on relationships. It's all about you. Me. It's never about the relationship in itself. It's never about the partner that you're with in that relationship. How about you stop giving other people advices until you find yourself that relationship that you want? How long until you understand that those people that consider their partner are always in long-term, beautiful relationships, even marriages?
Standard of humanity, and men need to be more like women.
Where is Jordan Peterson when I need him? If you do not see the blatant hypocrisy here, can you imagine if a man put out a video like this about women? It would shut down the internet. And this is one of the reasons why men are done.
Well, you can't argue with a smart woman logic, can you? About the guy, it's been proven finally that he's a fraud, he has nothing intelligent to say. He's just stealing ideas from different women just so he can pretend to be an ally to them. So maybe finally everyone is gonna see him for who he is and they're just gonna start to ignore him. Unfortunately, she is right about everything. If a guy was to post something like that about women, he would have been cancelled on all platforms. But anyway, this is gonna be it for today's video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. As always, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you next time.